Well, today marks 2 full months since an American Airlines jet collided with an Army Black Hawk helicopter over the Potomac River. 67 lives were lost, and aviation safety nationwide has since come under major scrutiny as federal officials examine the risks on that fateful night. And in just the past 2 days, 2 more incidents in the DCA airspace that are now under investigation by the FAA. 7 News' Liana Golden is at Regan National Airport tonight with the latest.
Well, another warning call at DCA, this time between a Delta flight and a U.S. Air Force jet. The FAA says that Delta Flight 2983 was taking off around 3:15 Friday, the same time that 4 military jets were scheduled for a flyover above Arlington National Cemetery. And that's when the collision alerts went off in the Delta cockpit. The Delta Airbus, carrying 131 passengers en route to Minneapolis-St. Paul Friday, was alerted of another aircraft when an Air Force jet was on its way to Arlington National. The FAA says, quote, air traffic controllers issued corrective instructions to both aircraft. The FAA will investigate. Meantime,
Congress must make certain that this loss of life occurs never again.
Questions are swirling on Capitol Hill after a Senate hearing into January 29th's deadly collision and the NTSB's preliminary report.
I want to know how, with these statistics in the FAA files, why prior to January 29th, the agency failed to improve safety protocols at Regan National Airport.
Senator Jerry Moran is referring to these numbers. More than 15,000 close proximity events from 2021 to 2024 between planes and helicopters near DCA. 85 of those had less than 200 feet of vertical separation.
This has been the hardest 2 months of my life. The hardest day of my life was the 29th.
Tom Lilly was at that hearing. He lost his son to the crash. He says his son's legacy will be to ensure no other family has to go through this kind of pain.
The first thing is we need to update the air traffic control system. We need to get the funding through. We need to get the air traffic controllers fully staffed.
The chair of the NTSB also spoke to reporters. She says they're on track to complete their full report within the year, while sorting through the data takes priority.
For the FAA, they get a lot of safety data, and it's been a conversation for years on the information that they're getting, how are they trending the next big accident, because, and I'm telling you this now, the next big accident is in the data right now.
Now, we mentioned 2 incidents on the FAA's radar tonight. One is the collision warning. Another is a physical fight between 2 air traffic controllers in the tower. This happened on Thursday, and tonight the FAA tells 7 News that one of those employees is on administrative leave while the incident is under investigation. Reporting from Gravelly Point tonight, I'm Liana Golden, 7 News.
Well,